Hello, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Ashley. Welcome back for another racing vlog. It is currently Wednesday night. We were out at the shop getting stuff done. Chandler's car is ready to go, all cleaned and whatnot. My car has been mostly cleaned. I still have to do the body, but I got the windows done, the rims are clean, the interior is swept out. We got the brace fixed on the left front from a little bump that I made in turn 3. And I got the rubber all cleaned off of the nose, so it looks just about as new as it can. And we just got the oil dumped out, and then my dad's gonna go pick up an oil filter tomorrow, so can change the oil in that. It does have a slight oil leak, so I'm not sure where that's coming from. And Tony is currently working on getting his body put back together, but it does look like it's just gonna be me, Blake, and Chandler racing this weekend at Angola again. So we'll see what we can do. Maybe go for a 2 for 2 for me, but we'll see what kind of people show up. So we may or may not be throwing around the idea to put a seat in my Celica, and so all 3 of us can race. That would be cool as hell. It's already got a C on it for Chandler because we had to put the C on it for Owasso. That'd be cool as fuck. All 3 of us racing each other, since that guy is definitely not gonna be ready. So hopefully that happens. It'll be a lot of fun. So what do you think, Chan?
This is gonna be different. I mean, not much different, but I'm excited. We'll see how this goes.
I'm excited for you.
We'll see how it goes. I mean, I've only ever raced against you, no one else.
Right. So having both Celicas, there will actually be competition for you. Well, because everybody else with the Hondas.
I know. Well, yeah, these would be the only things here that are not Hondas.
Yeah, everyone else is built and has horsepower. We don't have horsepower in these guys, so I got the horses in the back, but not in the back. Horses in the front.
Might be taking the other blocks off too, but we're gonna start with these. I think the other car still has blocks on it.
I was gonna say the seat's back far enough. It shouldn't.
Yeah, he was in there with the steering wheel.
The steering wheel felt fine. We don't have
any more of those bolt-on bracket things, do we? Fucking make one.
I'm too short to drive cars.
Is that what you determined?
Yeah. I have 2 blocks. I have a wooden block and a metal block. So we're removing the wooden block. So hopefully that's a little better for you.
Yeah,
and you're not so cramped in here. Backseat driving. What do you think, Chan?
I mean, I might need to take this wood piece off because...
Yeah, Tony said you might have to. Because that's just to get my feet up to the pedals, because I can't reach them. Shout out to my future in-laws for the little Starbucks breakfast. Had a nice little spinach feta wrap and went for a little pink drink to start my morning off. Very excited for the day to come. The weather is again a little chilly, but I kind of personally prefer the chilly days because then being in the car, getting out, it's a lot nicer than getting out to really hot while you're sweaty. It's a whole thing. I get to go in the big box today. Chandler's on there driving my other car, Tony, in the 0 front wheel drive. Gonna have 3 front wheel drives competing today. Woo woo. We made it into the pits. We got quite a bit of trailers, so hopefully we have a pretty decent turnout for cars. Just getting unloaded now. And It's a little chilly here, so we'll see how it goes. Just went and purchased my winning picture. Hopefully we can go 2 for 2, so Chandler can actually stop on the front stretch and get a picture with me this time. That would be great. He wasn't sure if he was allowed to, so that's why he didn't last week. But hopefully I can do another W and get a picture with him, because it's all about the memories for me. I absolutely love victory lane pictures with other people in it, because unfortunately they don't let anybody from the stands come down and be in your pictures. That's the one thing I miss about Bearfield days, because as a kid I would run out on the track anytime my drivers won their races, and I'd make sure I'd be in their picture. So yeah, and hoping that we have a good turnout of cars so we can have a good race. We're going to do a scuff session for Chandler and Tony. They got a couple of new tires, so we got to get those scuffed. 3/4 speed.
And then let her eat for 2.
Yupper. And I was told not to go out, so this is Chandler Chelfant tonight.
Look at that.
Chandler Chelfant. What do you think? Has a ring to it, huh?
Where's Matt?
Oh, it's protected right now. So, how was being in my car for the first time?
It's like I went from driving. They say these cars are exactly the same, and they are not. That couldn't have been more different. At least now I know what to expect. Before I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah. Even though it was just a scuff session, Blake is 4th quick right now. We had 6 cars take time. Chandler, you have some speed to pick up in that practice. Came down to the other stands for a little different perspective. Hopefully his corner entries are a little better. He's got Tony in front of him this time, so maybe he can try to follow. I'm very proud of that little blow up he had there. A lot better line, a lot better lap. Still have some, a little bit, so we can probably get out, but have to remind myself that he's heavier than me, so it weighs the car down a little bit.
That felt way better though.
That's good.
And I understand now, because that push, this coming off, other than that opening lap, when I barely scraped the wall, it didn't do that.
Our next time out will be practice qualifying. That'll be my first time out on the track today. Hopefully my car runs right. Blake is 6 out of 10 cars now. Nash is top of the board, even though he has a miss. Our buddy Nash is all the way at the end there. We're getting ready to go qualifying. Woo woo! We have 9 cars, and I qualified 4th quick. And that means we're going to do another Australian pursuit. So the times are a little slow compared to what we were expecting them to be. The Celicas are also a little slower than expected. So Australian pursuit. We're gonna try some new things and see what we can get done.
Yep, we'll try.
W. We are about to go out for our feature race.
Yep.
And I'm anxious because I always am anxious before races. I don't know why. My stomach is just like churning.
Hopefully we'll have a clean race.
That's all I want. That's all I want. Last week, repeat green to checkers. We have a good field of cars here. I know it's only 9 of us, but I'm saying the drivers are good intentioned drivers. So we're hoping for the best. And I don't know if my mom's recording because she didn't record my heat race. Fake fan. So hopefully she records because that would be great content for you guys. And I will check in after the race, maybe, if it goes well.
We will.
is not a lack for trying. Ended up P2, which I am perfectly satisfied with. Riley Mason was able to get by me, absolutely as he should, because he's way faster than me, so fine by me. Had an awesome battle with Derek Simon for multiple laps. That was a blast. Never touched, had a nice clean race. Thank you to my mother for recording the feature, which you guys just saw. Woo! And we just need some more horses on those Celicas. We are coming green this time by. Legs on the outside pole. coming back green this time by. Passing that bridge, Chad Richardson on the front row. Coming back green, we got Cole Elkins and Chad Richardson. Let's see if Cole can keep a straight head. Alrighty guys, that brings us to a close of another night at Angola Motorsports Speedway. We'll do a quick little recap of how our nights went before wrapping up this video. So we had 9 cars for the front wheel drives, not very great. Would love if we had a little bit more cars to show up, but at least we have an honorable field, lots of clean drivers, lots of respectful drivers. So that is something that we are very grateful for. As I mentioned in a couple clips back, I was able to run side by side completely clean with Derek Simon for quite a few laps, able to hold him off, and then Riley got around me. So P2 finish out of 9 cars, not too shabby. I qualified 4th quick, so I'll take it. Chandler, how was your experience driving a different car?
It was different. It was a lot faster than the other car. It took a while to get used to, because the way that other car does not really have a setup in it, and this other car does. Like, I could put that car anywhere, and I finally started to get the hang of it, but it just was too late in the feature till I finally got the hang of it. And plus, I didn't know what the car was going to do, so I kind of was being very, very careful trying to race side by side with people, because I didn't know what the car was going to do and how it would react being in different positions, and I didn't want to put myself in a position that I wasn't going to be prepared for, and I didn't want to, I tried to give everyone as much room as possible just in case I did slip up, and to make it to where we didn't have any problems, because now we've ran 2 straight races without a single caution.
And then, so Tony finished 2 spots ahead of Chandler.
He was a half a straightaway in front of me, and I ended up finally getting my groove after racing a whole race with not feeling my whole left leg. Because after lap 4, my left leg that usually is for the brake pedal hurt so badly, so I was like, I can't do this. So I just used the gas pedal. I didn't even touch the brake pedal. So I was gaining on him, and then I tried to pass him underneath, and he didn't know I was there, but he kind of came down a little bit, and I kind of clipped the apron a little bit and got loose. So I kind of was that close.
I don't know what it is about that 88 Celica, but my legs be hurting so bad after I get out of that car. I don't know what it is. I'm fine in the Honda. I mean, I ran the 0 Celica at Plymouth, and I ran it at Mobville, RIP that track. I've never experienced leg cramps like I do in that car. It's weird. Not sure what would cause that. And for the late model feature that just wrapped up, Blake finished, I believe, 7th, which is not terrible, but the crate car just takes more laps to get up to speed. So unfortunately, he kind of just has to let people by, and then takes him like 4 or 5 laps to get up to speed. That's just how those crate cars are built. So gave it all he could. I know he was a little disappointed, but happy birthday, Blake.
Yep, happy birthday.
As we're recording this, it is his birthday. They're all up at Cedar Point having a blast, I'm sure. That about recaps our night at Angola Motorsport Speedway.
Support your local track,
yep.
Please. If you're in near the Angola, Fremont area, or anywhere in northern Indiana, please come and show up. Come
and support us every Saturday.
Please, because we need it. We need people. We need fans. We need cars. We need everything. Yeah. It's getting sad.
Make sure you read the rules first, though, because I know we're a little bit different than other local tracks. I mean, we run our cars up at Owasso. When Springport was still active track, we were running there. We run Corrigan Oil. So it's just, we run different tires. So if you are going to come up to Angola as a driver, just make sure you got your American Racers. Fort Wayne Oval Track Supply can get you hooked up with those. They are one of the track sponsors, and they are our tool person that brings the tool truck every weekend. So appreciate them a lot for all that they do for us drivers. Make sure you're reading your rules and support your local tracks as much as you can. If you can't make it to Angola, make it to New Paris, make it to Plymouth. They're all struggling to get fans in the stands here lately. So if you have it in you, it's literally $10 to $15 general admission. It's not the most expensive thing. Most of these places let you bring in coolers. You can bring your own drinks. You can bring in your own food. But the concessions are what helps pay us out drivers. So if you can, please support your track. Please eat their food. Buy the raffle tickets. Do whatever you can to help support us, so our drivers can get paid out, and so our tracks can stay alive and on the positive side and not the negative side. So they're not shutting down. Support your tracks where you can. So tell your friends, tell your loved ones, share it all over the world. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, everywhere you can. Post it all over the place. And without further ado, that will conclude our video. Make sure you give us a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell for notifications. I post every Sunday at noon during racing season. And make sure you follow us on TikTok and Instagram for our behind the scenes content. And I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye!